Hello, Toddbog here with Breaking Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Judgment, the Apocalypse Survival Simulation. Sorry, trying to remember. The acronym's pretty easy to remember, as one of our commenters pointed out. It's Judgment Ass. So now I can't unsee that. So, but where we last left off, we kind of worked on expanding our base, kind of gathering new materials and such, and basically we're going to keep our eye out for new people as we go. So we're just kind of gathering the resources now. We're going to go to our 4 times speed to do that. We're building a furnace so we can build bricks, so we can eventually build a sheep farm. Let's see, task-wise. Oh, someone needs assistance. So task-wise, we need to chop some more trees down. So let's go ahead and do that here. And we can go ahead and do that here. Oh, well. Chop trees. Do those as well. Just because we're going to need that lumber for some other things. But first, we've got somebody to rescue. So let's click on that. Let's see, we got an imp and a fire imp. Okay. Easy enough. So we'll go ahead and click that old rescue button. Let's see, some water there, wood, water and food, arrows. So, okay, nothing crazy. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and search our way out here. Now you can see Brandon has a much longer range now since he has that composite bow, which is a nice upgrade for him. So he can hit things from much further away. Let's go after that guy. Alright, so murderized him. And what we're going to do is we're going to test something because it's been a while. So I don't know what happens if you interrupt the person who's doing the rescuing. If you lose your rescue progress and it resets and then you have to do all the things over. It doesn't look like they're over there, so they're probably down here in this corner. Nope. This map's a very urban type setting compared to our others. I'm only being this careless with my people. Yep, it's right here. Only because, well, we have cleared out all the wandering mobs, and I know that. So now it's just whatever spawns when I click this. So Brandon, you're going to come here. Okay. Okay. You just come here then. Jenny, you're going to go ahead and do that. I don't know if this is actually a good idea. I'm going to move him out because I don't think you can shoot over that bus. Or I can see over that bus. I guess I lied. Alright, so the test. Okay. So Jenny will go back to using this. And yeah, it looks like we lost our progress, but looks like we skipped right past that first trigger. The second trigger didn't happen, so okay, cool. So we get Lucy. Lucy is a samurai. Okay. So samurais are all about close combat. Melee defense, melee, archery is also one of their things. So Ronin, believer, slow, and perceptive. So sharp damage plus 10%. She's got an ability. She can retreat. She can equip rare nature armor. Movement speed minus 5%. But occult research speed, vision range, and work speed. Okay. Interesting. First Let's go ahead and hit retreat. So Lucy doesn't have any skills right now listed, but that's probably because she's just rescued. She counts as a level 0. Oh yeah, let's go to ×2 speed here. There we go. Very nicely done. Oh yeah, I gotta get out of this. Alright, let's take a quick peek and see if there's anything we can take here. And the answer is nada. Okay. That we could probably take, so let's go do that. We'll scavenge that on the way back home. Back home, speaking of, we're still working on that. Okay. So we'll go to ×4 time. Somebody leveled up. Alright, against these 3, Fire Imp, Minor Demon, I think we can hit Auto Resolve. Yeah, nice and easy. 54 bottles of water, okay. That's good. We're getting sulfur as well, so not bad. You can definitely take the wood. Definitely auto-resolving that. Okay, 48 trees, that's good. What do we got here? Yeah, we can do that as well. Okay. All right. So now we can RTB. Okay, so we got plenty of research. So let's see what we can do with this occult research. Demon Anatomy, I think, is our best bet here. Plus 7% damage to all enemies, all demons, so that's useful. For our regular, I think what we're going to work on is gather efficiency here. It's 240, so we're going to be a while bit, but once we get that, we'll be able to get a 10% boost to all our gathering skills, so it'll save us time in the long run. So we're at 5 dots on the map right now. We should see another 2. Oh, there they are. They're all just melded together. Oh, Mitchell's leveled up. I should take a look at what he can do. We can give him another occult research. Yeah, why not? I think at that point he's doing plenty good. As you can see, he's already up to 36 again after we spent nearly all of it. So I think he'll be able to carry us home with that. Okay, how are we doing on inventory? Alright, we're doing good there. Let's go ahead and build some boards. So we'll go ahead and craft. We'll craft another 20 boards. We're going to need them for something, and you'll see why in just a sec. We're also going to craft 10 bricks. Alright. Just making sure we've got everything we need. These are all decorative. We got a training area, so we could do some training. But first, let's get our sheep farm up. Okay. Food is concerning, they say, so let's go ahead and build 20 bread. Food is no longer a concern. And right now, wood's in a good spot, mainly because of that recruitment action that we did. Craft-wise, let's go ahead and craft a couple quarterstaffs. These do, they have an evasion plus 8, which is great, on top of which they have 9.6 DPS versus the 5.3. In other words, they do 18 damage versus the 10. They both attack the same, and everything else is the same. So plus evasion, plus damage for no extra effort, definitely worthwhile. We're going to give one of them to Jenny. And then the other one we're going to give to probably Lucy at this point. And so we want to craft another armor. Because the idea was we want to go to 3 people on our away team now. So she's got our armor now. So we got 3 sets of armor, three things. So let's go to the world map. Let's go ahead and manage. Let's add our samurai. Okay. So overall, we're holding up. Now we got this here, which is food. So let's take a look at our inventory now. I don't know what kind of food it gives. Or is that food for the sheep? Okay, so we'll see what happens when we reach maturity. We may not get food out of it. We may just get the wool and the manure. So research-wise, one of the things that's going to hold us up is the need for research materials, as you see here. We have to go to dangerous sites in order to do it. Ooh, another person, always useful. So we'll have to go to a dangerous site in order to do that. So this is probably going to be more dangerous. Hellhounds and fire imps, actually not too bad. Okay, so scavenger team. Yeah, you're a go. You're fully equipped. Our samurai. We're going to have ourselves a new person. What do we got here, too? That's a lot of people, but that's not so much. One minor demon. We can get water and scrap. Scrap's useful. We'll probably take these guys out, too. Alright. Okay, so got these 3 here. There's, I see the cage, so alright, so let's go ahead and murder the hellhound. Alright, fire imps. Lucy, you go here. Alright, you come down here, you come here. Good. So I saw the cage sticking out here, which is good. Alright, so Brandon, you're pretty central. Let's go here. Lucy, you come down here. Jenny, you don't have any cool skills like Lucy does. Duration 7, uses 1, so I think I already used that up, unfortunately. So Jenny, you can do this. Lucy, take cover and we'll see what the enemy brings at us. Which is going to happen now. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, Jenny, you need to come up. Lucy, you need to run. Alright, Jenny, you need to come up. Lucy, you can start freeing the person. Okay, slow down again. Do we have another spawn? We do. Alright, let's take cover. Attack this minor demon, stop him. Alright, that should get us past all the spawns. It was a lot rougher than I was expecting it to be, so... We get a meal. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and retreat, and we'll look at a meal. Emil's a survivalist, so that's good. He's got chop speed, boost, gather water speed, boost, scavenge speed, huge boost. Looks like he gets evasion, farming, gathering. Okay. Not bad. We got our first thing of ectoplasm. And as you can see, we killed quite a number of troops here. Definitely something to keep in mind. We'll go ahead and hit recall. Although, we got some hit points. Let's see, what do we have here? No. We were thinking that might be okay. Well, let's go hit this site over here. I think we'll do okay against a single minor demon. I'm running lower on food again. Alright, I want to hit auto-resolve, but we're going to fight it out. Just to be safe. Set them up as a group. I'm not remembering my old RTS controls here, so I'll show you what happens when you set yourself up to scavenge. So in the scavenging situation, I don't think it is like the other ones where it doesn't spawn enemies to attack you like it is with the rescue scenario. This one, literally, you could just sneak around, try and scavenge things without killing them all, especially in a more dangerous situation. So we may have to do that to get our research material. We'll have to wait and see. The other option is to try and just go in with overwhelming force and brute force it, but you got to make sure you have plenty of supplies at home. So as you see, we got our 86 bottles of water there, which is not an insignificant amount, but this imp should die pretty quickly. And that was the last of it, so we automatically loot the other part, which is the 21 scrap. So Jenny continues to gain the lion's share of experience, so she's doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. We're still doing okay. Minor demons are rough. Don't really need drinking water anyways. Lumber would be good. So yeah, we're gonna scavenge here. And let's hit the auto resolve so you can see what that looks like. Okay. Pretty good overall. Jenny again gets the lion's share, but Lucy got her share as well. Not bad at all. Oh yeah. There we go. And we revealed something that's way too powerful for us right now. Werewolf, Reaper. I mean, we could probably take it if we're careful, but if they come at us all at once, it's probably certain death. So we'll head back here, and we'll kind of clear out a few of the surrounding area things. Meanwhile, here, what I think we're going to do is we're going to set crafting. We're going to right click on it to do auto craft. minimum of 10 max. No, you know what, we'll just do minimum 20. No, max. We'll do minimum 5. How about that? And then if it gets to 5 or less, we'll go and produce until we get to 20. Okay, that works for me. Okay, so that one we can easily auto-resolve. Took little to no damage, and we got ourselves 13 scrap and 6 clay. Go ahead and scavenge that real quick. Okay, nice and easy. Clear out the area since these are pretty easy now and don't take much time. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and return to base. And then we'll hit that. We got the level up for Lucy, our samurai. So, not worried about damage as much. Evasion is useful, but melee defense is a little more useful in melee. I'm not as worried about her getting shot, so we'll click on that. And we'll get her up to defense so she can tank for us, for sure. Lucy just leveled up, so that's good. Good there. Alright, Emil, we need to get you a weapon, so go ahead and take a bow. Let's see, everybody else is equipped. We got slowly getting up there, but now let's take a look at our inventory. So we got 10 wool now, so we could build another bed if we wanted to. Might not be useful. Do have ectoplasm, so let's see what we can currently craft with that. We can get a hex scroll, but I think that's a one use. Yeah, it's a consume. This one's also a consume. Probably want to start building a wooden shield for our melee people, so we'll need some more boards here. So let's go ahead and just pop up 10 more boards. We'll need to get more hides eventually, but alright, I'm going to pause it here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So we got one shield. Pop that out. We'll give that to Jenny, I think. Or is that an armor piece? We'll see. Taking Mitchell a while here to build it, whatever it takes. We're at 160, so we're getting close to our total here, so hopefully it is indeed an equipment slot. So shields, as I mentioned a little bit before, 8% evasion and then plus 20% block projectiles. So pretty useful as an item for melee attackers. It's kind of something that they added to the shields with that block projectile chance to kind of make melee more viable in the samurai update. At this point, we're getting our wool. Shear wool or feed animals. Okay. Alright, looks like they don't have enough to do because they're all working on the farms and stuff, so let us search debris. Let us quarry. those out of the way. There we go. Got their food back up. Yeah, food's becoming a problem. We'll make bread here in just a sec. There we go. Bruno's making us some bread. And we're back up. Okay. How are we doing on wheat? Pretty good. Okay. Got another level up. Emil, my survivalist. So Emil, let's just double check here. Craft speed and farm speed are down. No problem there. Max health is down, so that's not good. Scavenge speed's great. He's an addict, huh? That's what gives him the scavenge speed. Interesting. Okay. Well, in terms of this, then, we probably want to give him... Let's see, chop speed is already plus 60%. He's a great wood chopper. Yeah, let's give him gatherer for now. Might as well improve on that. Okay. Alright, a trader. So, let's see what they've got. Got 156 scrap on us. Ectoplasm. So, buy value is 12. So we can use that to create some of our things. But hide would allow us to create another shield. So let's trade for at least 2 hide there. Can't sell our survivor body, I guess, huh? Let's see. I'm building up medical supplies, so that's good. Wool doesn't sell for anything, and arrows, so yeah. I think we're good there. Yeah, the buy values on these. The improvised armor would be good. It's just a little too high, though, on the expense. Do we buy some ectoplasm? I think we'll be abundant on ectoplasm eventually. The baseball bat, though, that's 480, so nope. Alright, yeah, we'll trade. I'm good with that. Oh yeah, I should probably be looking at these occult side. Alright, Lucky Bounty, Arcane Rituals. Let's unlock that. Let's see. Spirit Guides, All-Seeing Eye. Don't know. Well, let's just get both of those. Oh, Colt. Pain Charm. Let's see. I won't be able to do that for a while, so let's do the Pain Charm for now. I keep clicking on the wrong spot. Okay, and then we'll see what those do eventually. Weapons. We could make crossbows. Interesting. But we're waiting on... Not first aid. Scavenging. Gather efficiency. So another 15 research and we'll have that done. Yeah, that's what I figured. And we're getting to the point where we kind of need another bed, I guess. Where is... Oh, it's under regular build, isn't it? Alright, so we need more boards, huh? Okay. Let's see. Let's go autocraft. Minimum 10. And we'll do max 20. How's that? We're going to need boards at all times, I think, it seems like. Level up. Alright, Bruno, my artisan. Can you do crafting speed at this point? I think that just makes sense. Alright, some say ideas are easy and execution's all that matters. Scientific research, however, is driven by ideas. Ideas that can form by anyone, anywhere, even in your sleep. Lucy sometimes speaks in her sleep. Mostly nonsense, but today her ramblings led to a scientific breakthrough. Eureka! 50 science points. Nice. That really helps because now we can get that gather efficiency. Alright. So, nice. Nice. Explosives might be useful at some point, but crossbows, we'll take a look and see what that's about. Pretty much where we're at. Water conservation might be useful too. First aid could be useful as well. Alright. How are we holding up on wheat? Wheat's still holding up. I think we can afford to build another farm here, so... a vegetable farm. So now we're eating at least a little more variety instead of just chopped up tomatoes. Let's see, we'll just do it here. Instead of just chopped up tomatoes, now we're eating chopped up tomatoes and bread, so step up. And we technically, if we do get really hungry and want some variety, we do have this survivor's body. Yeah, food's going down. Everybody's eating it. There you go. All the farms are growing, so we should be in a good spot there. What rituals do we have? Rain dance. Growth speed, tending needs, so it just makes farms more efficient. Just takes a little sulfur, wood, and drinking water, so it's not a bad way to improve things. Double scavenge chance if you do stone and clay. I kind of want to try the growth ritual, so I think our next farm is going to be a wheat farm. Okay. Feeling good, but we're still scavenging out. Okay, good. Get all the scraps we can together. Check the world map. So we may need to start going out and fighting some of these things, clearing them out, and exploring. So, I think we're going to explore... Oh, we should explore northwest. We have to find a mountain. Oh, enemies approaching. Okay. So we'll wait till it gets to about 60. Everybody's armed as best they can be. Oh, we bought the hide, so we could build a shield, so we should do that. Probably won't be finished, but just something to keep in mind. Okay, so at this point, gather everyone together. We're going to gather them over here. Just because here we'll have a good spot. Alright, melee there, melee there, ranged. I thought we had another bow, but I guess we had just the two. Oh, three. Where's our third bowman? Somebody... Oh, somebody's out here. Emil. There we go. So we'll do this. Set up. Yep. Everybody's equipped as best as we're going to get them. Alright, we got hellhounds from the north. What do we got coming from the south? A werewolf. Alright, so quick reset. Lucy will go here. Brandon will go there. Jenny will go there. Those hellhounds are rough. Okay, so we got out pretty well. We got some more hides. So, of course, we didn't need them at that point, but I guess more shields isn't going to be a bad thing, right? What do we need for a pain charm? So it gives you more max health. That's pretty good, and just takes ectoplasm and wool and sulfur, which are all a little more common now. So, okay, so we'll go to 4 times speed, and so we survived our attack. I think this is a good point to call it. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm having fun going through this. Bit of an older game brought forward, but it was on sale, and it's one that I have always had my eye on to try and get through. So next time we'll go and do some more exploring of the world map, and try and find some of these research materials we need to break through the current research trees. Because right now we're going to be locked here for research material on just about every tree pretty soon, because we're doing fairly good on getting our research points up. So might as well let's give it one more tick. We'll take that crossbow, and then let's take a quick peek at that since we got it right here. So you need arrow and resins. So we don't have any resins. I'm guessing you get those from wood, so we'll go and check for those. But as you can see, 8.8 DPS versus the 6 DPS, accuracy 84, accuracy 72. So less accurate, more damage, slower attack, no, same attack speed, less range. So, but armor piercing, so it might be useful in certain situations. So anyways, with that, we're going to go ahead and bid you guys farewell.